Welcome everyone, this is Everyone Loves Pirates, and this is some more Space Engineers, and we had a very exciting update this last Thursday, which added connector blocks. We also have a military escort coming basically straight for us, which is kind of funny. Let's play in character a little bit. Oh, wrong side. Let's just turn all these beacons off, not to draw too much attention to ourselves. So the connector block allows you to connect two ships either temporarily or permanently, which is pretty darn cool. Private sail off. Now we won't even need those beacons anymore because my plan is I'm going to hook up all the private sails that I borrowed together. So they can provide, so they basically be a large solar array, all with some thrusters and stuff, which I may or may not just take off at some point. We got mining grinder, mining carriage. That should be the mining welder. Man, that guy's getting really close. Now the funny thing about the connector is, too, I could have just made two separate little modules on the front of these, because they're basically identical, right? One's welders and one's grinders. And just put a connector block or two on the back of it, and let's turn that one off as well. Oh wait, not off, but change it to and who knows, we may end up doing that. But you know, I could have just swapped with the exact same ship. I could have swapped between my welders and my grinders, which is kind of cool. Another great thing about that is then they share the same inventory. So whatever I grind off of one ship, I can just go into welding mode and weld it right onto the next ship. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. It makes too much sense not to do it. You know? You get me? I just haven't really, I haven't messed around with it yet. I just saw I saw their little update. So I'm not really sure exactly how item transfers will work, but they should. I'll probably have to just have it so pipes line up, but maybe the blocks do it themselves too. A merge block. I don't know, it doesn't say. So I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Now the other thing I did is I did take the grinder, that guy, mining grinder, mining welder. Oh, there's another private sail. And I grinded down the other business shipment that we had. That was the one like this one with the assembler on it. I just grinded it down for parts. Okay. So let's do that. Let's get some connectors going. We just have to kind of think about how we want to connect this stuff up. We could do it through the middle, which wouldn't be a horrible idea. Definitely want to do it from the back, if anywhere, because we don't want to block the sun. Sorry, escort is now getting further away. Good. No, actually going off of those in the middle might not be a bad idea. Just kind of making a little catwalk between them. That guy will have to put on somewhere else, but they won't need those pointing inwards. Then we can tie in there onto the business shipment and have our solar array. I say we give that a shot. They kind of already, I don't know, line up nicely. Let's not weld right into the flame. That wouldn't be wise. So I think this will make it fairly easy. Might have to move them apart a little bit. I should easily have the stuff I need to make this stuff. Yeah, you're going to move a tiny bit because of that, but hopefully you'll stabilize out. Maybe you will. Oh, never mind. That's the whole front of this is moving. The only thing that was holding you on was the... Interesting. Very interesting. It would be nice to get those cargo containers hooked up. Maybe we come in just under that. Okay. Light armor should go quick. So there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do. So you can have like one main fighter and add you know, maybe more engines to it, or add the defenses or offenses to it in a modular fashion, which I think will be a lot of fun. Really, I just need to spend a day in creative and just have a good time, because it's difficult to mess around and try out ideas and strategies and stuff like that in survival, obviously. I mean, we are a space engineer. You would think that we, you know, this technology existed at some point where we got to learn about it and play around with it, not just surviving out in the middle of space. Okay, so where are we now? Oh, we're right next to it. There we go. Okay, so if we come off of... Oh, that's a huge darn container. We can only come off of that. That's why nothing else was connected. Just for prettiness sake. Well, you know, I think maybe we come off of that anyways, though. There's really nothing else to attach to. At least nothing that's going to look halfway decent. I guess we could come off of that. Yeah, everyone's lined up the same way. That is kind of nice. Yeah, maybe we'll come off the gyroscope. Ideally, we'd probably move the gyroscope, but... Okay, let's do it. In that case, we don't really need to worry about the thrusters at all right now. Let's get those two connected first. I think those are going to be the easiest. And then we'll bring in Floaty McGee over here. Okay, 3 is heavy. I don't want heavy. Get rid of heavies. Throw in lights. Okay. We can make this prettier later. What don't you like? Can I not come off the top of that? He likes that. Okay, apparently I can't go right off the top of that. Only the bottom of those work. I think that's different. I mean, I guess I can just come off of here too. That is fine. So... Oh. 1, 2, 3... 4... 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we are going to have to push these apart a little bit. So we don't want to bump that other guy's in the way. Or we can move him out of the way, but... That's the front, that's right. This is a little overkill, but... Still, I want to mess around with it. Because it looks like fun. Okay. I mean, that's probably enough, actually. I think the connectors, the mergers are like half blocks. I just want to keep this even. 1, 2, 3, 4. If they are half blocks, I want to keep it even. 5. 5. 6. 6. Then hopefully just 1 in the middle is what we'll end up with. So I do need to move a little bit further. Up a bit, right a bit, out a bit. Out a bit. Oops. Did not mean to twist. Right a bit. It's almost lined up. Close enough for government work. Go out a little bit more. Yeah, that should be good. And then 7 merge block. Oh wow. It's a lot bigger than I thought, so it is an entire block. That's the way it goes. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Put them on the edge. It might break up the block. So we did that. And then that. And is that the right way? Come on. Put that. Looks like it. That. I think that works. I don't have anything on me, do I? Oh, I almost do. Let's come in. I don't know what's on the welder. Where's the welder? Just so hard to aim these huge things. Probably would have been faster to do it by hand, but I have the dang thing. I want to use it. Inventory. Motors, 10. I think that'll be enough. Oh, there's 45 there. I wish there was a way where you could quickly just sort everything together. Oh, that's right. I can't move stuff into my inventory and the screen. Cockpit. Oh. Ha! I never put any other engines on this. Never mind. Fine. What was I short on? I can go into a conveyor. You don't play for a few days and can't control anything. And sorry about that. It's been a few days. Okay, let's grab. Grab 100 of those. Engines. We actually have enough engines now where I think we can get enough nickel from melting those down to make our medical thing, which is probably the next thing we're gonna do. What else was there? Like some tubes or something, maybe? Oh, I already had some tubes. I think. Little tubes. Always seem to need construction components. Let's grab a couple more of those. And computers. We got 16. Got a couple more. Oh, I ran out of room. Those are probably too many of those. Okay. Let's go do this thing. Won't take too long, a lot of light armor blocks and stuff. There we go. Yeah, it's tubes and motors. Technically, it already works, but it's going pretty fast, so let's get it all the way up. It's my first time, so there might be a lot of awkward banging around. I'm so excited about these. Now, the other thing you can do is you can turn a ship into a station, basically. If you merge it into a station and then connect it via blocks, so it's not just the merge block, but it's permanent, it will basically turn the ship into a station, and vice versa. Now you have an option when you're in your ship to convert it over to a station. Or, I mean, sorry, when you're in the station, if you throw a cockpit on a station, you have the option to turn it into a ship, convert it to a ship, which is kind of cool. If there are blocks, like if it's already like into an asteroid, there's blocks that are half into the surface of the asteroid, then it will destroy those blocks, according to the write-up, the patch notes. And they fixed the netcode. I haven't had a chance to play this online yet. But like all my games, none of my friends play them because they're stupid. They also don't watch this channel, so I can call them anything I want. If they watch the channel, then they learn how to play the games. And then they play them with me. Yes, it's a sad life I live. 15 minutes. I'm out of steel plates. Should not be going to the trouble of doing everything entirely by hand. It's conveyor, isn't it? Ooh, that was hot. Okay. My inventory gets smaller? I'm just holding on to some big stuff like those thruster components, aren't I? Let's get rid of those. Oh, that was a lot of stuff. You know what? Yeah, fine. Let's just get rid of everything. You. You know what? I'm gonna keep all the motors though. There we go. Okay, got a few more. Don't need all those, but you have a little bit of organizational scheme there. I will enunciate very clearly. I apologize to my non-native English-speaking audience. I do tend to not always enunciate well. I should look into that. For these videos, it probably doesn't matter as much. Crusader Kings videos, I think, get a much more multinational viewership. What do you call it? The Love 'Em Dare tend to get pretty diverse viewership. I love you all. Except for that, people from that one country. You know who you are. Just kidding. You don't know who you are. Haha. You'll never know. Oh, he loves us, and especially our regional cuisine. It's a lie. I hate you all. Okay, so we got all that together. And basically, if I did this right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crap. Did I really do that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn it. Wanted even amounts on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe I did. I should be doing it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. Good. So we'll snap those together. See how it goes. Oh, we got to turn them on. Do that from the block. Nope. Got to go into the cockpit. Okay, I can do that. Oh, wow, that was fast. And I moved the cockpit. So I was on the other one. Going to K. Let's find the merge block. It is on. Okay. Cool. So on... Yeah, I guess they do have the white strips on them. They are going to move a bit when they hook up. I have a feeling I'm going to hit this stuff. Okay, just be safe, and because they're going to need to move eventually, I'll move these out a little bit. If I can find the right direction. Ugh. Should have taken the tops off of all these. Luckily, I won't need them much longer. Okay, so which two are getting together? Those two. Actually, I didn't. I guess I had to move this one to move the other one. Okay, which way is forward? These things are so slow without any reactors on them. That's okay. Go through door. And sideways, alright. There we go. Okay, this was the one I was really worried about, since they're so close there. So that was the only one that was the wrong way, wasn't it? That's why I got messed up. Hey, through the door on the first try. Oh. And if I could hit that key instead of the other one, that'd be awesome. This is the one I took the thruster off of. Of course it is. So now it doesn't move. Oh, crap. Okay, that gives me some extra room. It's dirty, but it works. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Now I should be able to hook those up without causing too much damage, I hope. At least this one I got the door off of. I have no idea what the key is to merge. Key? Nope. And to the controls we go. Systems, maybe? Suicide. Not yet. Let's see if we can get it first. Systems 2. Okay, navigation. Nope, it's gonna be the last one I look in. Tools, that would make sense. Oh, I bet I turn it to a tool. Use tool. Okay. Dang it, it's not a tool. Just get close to it, maybe? They're both on. Oh, there it goes. Yep, that did it. Okay, stop. This is why I was trying to... On. This is why I didn't want to be near stuff. Yeah, I hit that one a little bit. Now there's a lot more mass to try to stop. Technically, there's the same number of engines, though. Shouldn't have been that bad. Way over our power usage. So, there we go. That's kind of cool, huh? And with that, I believe even from now we can access systems on both ships. So, okay. Yeah, so we got both private sails here. So we just want to make this permanent. Just pop down a block in between. And weld it up. We have a 2-ship array. So what I will do is hook the other ones off camera. We're already at 25 minutes. Probably not a super exciting episode. But I think this will give us some interesting options for the ship that we use to fly around in. I think very interesting options. It also seems if tubes and stuff are going to work together with it, that would be kind of a quick, dirty but quick way to transfer things. So instead of having to use the spitter outers and the collectors like there, we could just hook up and immediately transfer everything via tube system. Have one, like, have a central thing to just always collect. And the way you can do that is actually with a connector. Sorry. I always hate it when people do that. Yeah, I know what you're pointing at. Just say it instead of shaking the entire screen. And then I go and do it like in all my videos too. So there you go. Now it may be a few days before I play this again. Once I want to mess around in creative, I think, just get a good feel for the new blocks. Two, I really want to get started on my Crusader Kings playthrough. I'm itching to play that. I've also been playing some other games a little bit off camera. I don't feel like getting into something like this, but yeah. So we got two connected systems. We can take those off and put them on two other ships. So we can just kind of recycle those components over and over again. And I think we got some decent ideas, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you watch this, you're still interested in the series, and you might want to see me do some specific things, let me know, because, you know, like I said in one of the videos, we really only a few videos in. It's kind of like, okay, well, you've seen what the scenario's about. Really, you ought to just go play it yourself if it's something that interests you. I'd much rather play some sort of, you know, I'm not really sure. I like to mess around with this, but I'm not really quite at the point where I'm at like a real role-play playthrough. Even if I were, I think I enjoy the one with the asteroids more, the crash red ship. Maybe it's just because these things kick my butt every time. Wow, Mining Welder, you're really far away. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I apologize for the long episode where not a lot happened, but I am excited about these blocks. I'm excited about a lot of stuff they're doing in this game. They're still updating it. It's really neat. I recommend, really, if you don't have it yet, and it seems interesting, go buy it. I think it's worth its early access price now. And they continue just to add more and more stuff to it. I've definitely played games that cost the same or more that weren't nearly as fleshed out as this, or as good. So thanks for watching, folks. I will see you all in the next video. Be sure to let me know what you think.